Good evening, good evening, good evening. It is Sharing Saturday. This is our evening edition, and I'm super excited. Was not able to jump on our BGT, which is our Be Like Giving Tuesday, to do our Be Like Giving Tuesday live, but super excited about today. It's Sharing Saturday. It's Sharing Saturday. It's Sharing Saturday. It is April the 10th. And what does that mean in our world? In my world, actually, not in our world, but in our world, we are celebrating April birthdays for the organization. We have about 5 of our team members and staff that birthdays are in April. I literally just got settled for the day. I'm literally ready to just call it a day. I'm sleepy, I'm energized, but for myself, the president of the Black Childhood Cancer Foundation, it is day 10. If you know anything about me, I celebrate the entire month of April. And so it's day 10 of my birthday month celebration, and I'm super excited. The month has been going absolutely wonderful. Every single day, I'm showered with love and gifts and different things. I went to the mailbox and I had got some cards out of the mail. So super excited about that. Thank you for those who are sending or mailing cards. If you are not aware, we do have a birthday fundraiser that is going on for our entire team whose birthdays are in April. So make sure, even if it's only $7, like for our Be Like Giving Tuesday, even if it's just $7, make sure you donate to our cause. We still get phone calls. We still have applications. We actually just received an email today from a newly diagnosed child who is apparently battling at Arnold Palmer, which is our hospital that we battled at. And I'm not sure of all the details, but they desperately always need help, especially newly diagnosed people. They just don't need help with financial, but just financial support, but emotional support, mental support. Just the news alone, to be told that your child has cancer at any age, is definitely horrific. If you don't know, I used to manage concessions at the Orlando Soccer Stadium for about 3 years. And our general manager, every year he always had something to say. So the other day we were talking because he's leaving the company and going to another company. And he said, your birthday is only one day. And so I said, to you, it might be one day. To other people, he's like, you were only born on one day. And I said, to you, that may be the case. But for me, here's why I celebrate the entire month. We are a nonprofit childhood cancer organization. We provide financial services and assistance back to those families who are battling cancer. Why do we do that? Why? Let me see if I can show you why. I don't know if I have it. Why do we do that? If I haven't deleted it, it's my birthday. It's my birthday month, so I've been trying to delete all the pictures off of my phone so that I can be able to take more pictures and load them on, for the entire month. But this is why. See my phone, meet our founder. That's on our website. That's our actual website picture. And that's why I celebrate 30 days, because of that little boy. My son Caleb gave me 8 of the best years of my life and passed away. And because he would have been 16 this year, every year that goes past that he's not here to celebrate another year of life, it saddens me. And so I'm so that much more thankful that God allows me not just to see my birthday, but if I can get to the month, because a lot of times people make it to the month of their birthday, but they don't make it to the actual birthday. So that's why I celebrate. And while I'm saying that, one of our condolences to one of our kids who we were able to assist financially. Prime example, he had cancer and battled cancer for 10 years. back and forth, back and forth. His grandmother was a wonderful lady. We met her, we talked to her, we were able to help them and support them. But his birthday he would have got a year older this month on the 25th, which is my grandson. We have two of our cancer kids whose birthdays are the 25th. One had already passed, but this young boy, and I won't say his name, he passed on the 6th of April. So that means he won't turn another year older because he's already gone. So I'm in the month of April. Am I going to make it to the 21st? Lord knows. I definitely hope so, because I have an amazing dress for my birthday as well as for my birthday weekend. I have a different outfit for every single day. So I pray that I'm going to see the 21st, but I just embrace the fact of life. And we take life for granted. I know that we've been seeing a lot of posts and things popping up about DMX. Life is so precious. We never know when we're here today or gone tomorrow, whether it's just regular physical issues that we pass away, whether it's we're getting older, whether it's COVID, whether it's just our time, a tragedy, whatever it is. Life for me every single day is a privilege and an honor. And so when I get up in the morning, or I'm up any day that I wake up, I'm grateful. I'm thankful beyond measures. But to see not just another day, but another year of life, I'm going to celebrate all 30 days every single year that I can. And I'm thankful. And the bonus to that is I don't celebrate any other holidays. I'm not a Valentine's Day person. I'm not a holiday person, so to say. So I'm not a Christmas person. I'm not a whatever else, a Mother's Day. I'm a mother. If you know anything about me, I love my children. I was talking to two of my sons today, and we just talk and we share. I love being a mom. I love motherhood. So I always tell people, I don't care about wife, daughter, sister, aunt, cousin. Motherhood is always, for me, going to be my best asset. Because I pour into my kids so much. I demand so much from them till they know that even if you're doing something, I'm going to try to push you to go further. And there's so much in this life for them at their ages and stages. And so again, I don't celebrate other holidays or things like that. I have children, sisters, family members, relatives, everybody's birthdays in April. And I'm like, you catch me in March or May. I'm not doing gifts for anybody in April on my birthday month. I'm selfish. I love cards. If you've seen any of my previous posts from year to year, I absolutely love people who take time to go in a store, to pick out a card, to say what you feel and find it in a card and then give it to me. I absolutely love it. Hallmark has wonderful cards, but I know people who are on a budget. Dollar Tree has 2 for $1 cards, and they have some amazing cards. No, I don't shop at Dollar Tree to get cards, but I have. And they have amazing cards. So again, I'm just super thankful for life. I'm just thankful for getting a year older. I'm just thankful for God loving me so much to just allow me another year, especially when my son is no longer here, especially when I'm down and missing one of my kids all the time. So it's just a blessing to me. So thank you to all of you all who've called. Thank you for all of you all who are sharing in my birthday celebration. Thank you for all of those who have donated to our cause, to our birthday fundraiser. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for just being the people you are during this time with the birthday fundraiser going on. And so I tell people all the time, it's just a blessing to bless other people, but in return to be blessed by the presence or the things that they do for you. And so a lot of times for me, that comes in gifts and cards. And my family is always trying to, they're always trying to surprise me. This year is one of those years where I know it's coming. It's just a lot of stuff going on that's not normal. So I'm trying to learn to embrace it. If you know anything about me, I hate secrets. I hate surprises. absolutely hate surprises. And even when the surprises are good surprises, I still don't like them because everybody knew about it except for me. So I know something's brewing. I don't know what it is, but I'm thankful that they even took time to try to make arrangements to do something for me because they don't have to. And so I'm grateful for that. Again, it's Sharing Saturday. I've shared my spiel on my birthday celebration, but we have so much going on with the organization. If you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel and replay our lives, which I'm definitely behind and probably need to get caught up today on loading our lives to our YouTube channel, you know that we are probably about 100 and let me look it up because I'm off track right now. I've just been so excited with the actual month coming in. I have lost track of what day we are on. So today is Saturday. We are 105 days away from our annual childhood cancer 5K. Absolutely amazing meeting yesterday with the park. We walked around, we drove around. Because of COVID and all that's going on, they have different stipulations and things that have changed, things that going forward have to be moved. And so we were just walking around trying to do finalizations of things. They definitely are working with us to provide anything that we need assistance wise to make sure that we are wearing masks, that we're social distancing, that we have our hand sanitizing stations and stuff available. They have been so wonderful every single year. I think it was just a blessing from God that we even started at the park because we really looked at other locations. But this was the park that spoke volume to us because it's heavily treed and because we do the event in the summertime. So it works out. So we're not hot and sweating and drenching in heat because the park is covered with trees every single way, every single place you go, as well as it has a wonderful bike trail, as well as people fish, as well as they have a pool. As well as they have a kids farm, as well as they have a kids little area. It's an amazing park. They have a playground. It's just a lot of stuff that goes on at this one park. And so we're super excited about it. If you have not registered, registration will definitely go different this year than previous years because of COVID. We are asking, and the park is asking, that we try to keep contact down from like money exchanging and things of that nature. They're trying to get everybody to pre-register, which is what we always do too. If you have not registered the day of the event and you try to come to the event, you're more than welcome to come, but you have to if you register the day of the event, you have to be able to utilize Cash App or Zelle, or if you have your debit or a credit card, you would have to go on our website and make the transaction that way. So that's even better for us, and the park is requiring that, and we don't have an issue with that. They just want to keep the transactions from, because of COVID and because of being safe. They want to keep those types of transactions down to a minimum. So even if you're out there and you're a vendor and you have things, we want to be able to have as much contactless contactless back and forth with each other if we're not family or if you're not together. But if you don't have those means, make sure you're wearing gloves or make sure you're sanitizing after those transactions and things of that nature. But super excited about the park. They have definitely rebuilt some things since COVID. They're putting new bathrooms in different areas. If you know anything about the space where we are most of the years at the Carter Center, the bathrooms used to be, when you walk up, the bathrooms are right in front of you. Well, they ripped the bathrooms out and made an actual bathroom space outside of the Carter Center, which is what they're doing in other areas of the park. So you don't have to, you have all this extra space now, so you can put up things, fix things up, and all of that. So again, super excited. Meeting went very well. It was supposed to be a 1-hour meeting. It lasted about I want to say an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So we really, really, really got a lot of things covered. We just need to walk the park one more time. They're kind of like rerouting the route of the 5K because of traffic and because they want to be cautious. It's all new to us. So we'll have to rewalk it again probably this month sometime. So we'll know the route and we'll know how to set up. But again, they're working with us. We can we'll be able to do some things that we weren't able to do previous years going forward. So I'm thankful to the park. If you ever need events or anything like that, they're definitely affordable. And it's definitely a great park to do anything. Graduations, you name it, whatever you do outside, it's a great place to have a venue at. Great for scenery, great for picture taking, great for setting things up and breaking things down. So just so thankful again for the park and all its assistance. So if you haven't registered, if you would like to be a vendor, if you would like to participate, if you would like to be a sponsor, you can email us. I put the actual what is it called? The actual event is up on Facebook. I'll share it to this I'll share it to this actual page, and then if you're on our Belac Williams page, I'll share it as well. But then I'll put the Group Me link on the organization. We use Group Me, and so if you want to send us a quick chat, if you want to, people are like, well, how could we text you guys? We don't have text. We have a landline office phone. And so we got Group Me. And so you can send us a quick chat to find out how, if you need to register, what you need to do. We can send you the links or the forms or whatever you need to register for the event. Get your friends, your family, your coworkers. Like I was telling the people at the park, it's all about being unified. And I love the energy from our meeting on yesterday, because we didn't ask them for anything. And they said, this is all the stuff that we're willing to help you do. What blessed my heart was they asked what the colors represented. A lot of people just see us running around in green, like maybe that's their favorite color. They don't realize that green is the source, the wholeness of our organization, because green stands for lymphoma, which is the color which is a type of cancer that Caleb had. So that's where the green comes from. And then the gold is for childhood cancer awareness, which is September. And the park says we're going to have the staff to wear green on that day. We didn't ask them. We've never asked them in previous years, but look how they just volunteered. They're supportive. They were sitting there brainstorming, thinking about people who they can share the event with. Their website or their calendar is not up yet, but starting this week, Monday, we'll start loading the event on radio stations and TVs, calendars, and things of that nature. We typically have done it by now, but again, because of COVID and there's so much going on, we have not gotten to the community calendars yet. So those are things that we'll be working on. We'll be loading them on. So check them out. If you know any community calendars, please email us, send it to us on Group Me. We definitely want to make sure that our presence is known. We definitely want to make sure that people know that even if they can't attend the event in person, we still have virtual. You can do it virtual from wherever you are. Your virtual registration will include a shirt saying that you support us, so you can have your shirt. You can run at home, you can run on the treadmill at the gym, whatever it is. Just like we spoke yesterday, it's all about unity. We don't care if you walk it, run it, skip it, have your bicycle, some skates, jump rope, however you get through. It's about being unified. As long as you start and you complete the course, that's what the day culminates, as well as being a fundraiser event to help 10 families who are in need of childhood cancer funding and things of that nature. So again, it's Sharing Saturday. We're super excited. I'm super excited. I actually absolutely love the event. We loved it last year, even with COVID, and we only could, just do it virtually as a family. And so we had an amazing day that day afterwards. We just hung out and shared out at the park. We just sat out there talking and catching up, since most of my kids were coming from different places. And so we just caught up, and then I think we went to eat after that. But what an amazing blessing to be able to continue to honor my son each and every year in July. And then this year, the event is July the 24th. I'm not sure if I said that, but Caleb would have been turning 16 on the 22nd of July. So our anniversary is on his actual birthday every year, but the 5K is in July, and it culminates our anniversary each year. So this is why we picked July. People are like, why do you do it in July? Because it's our anniversary time, and that's what we want to do each year, is to celebrate the life and the legacy that Caleb left behind. So we do have masks. I think mine is in the back seat. Because I have on pink, I had on the all black mask today, so I don't have mine right in front of me, but we still have masks. If you register for the 5K, you get a discount on the mask. If not, it's regular price. We have shirts. I have to talk to our vendor to try to get us some shirts, different color shirts that we've been talking about getting. The belacfoundation shirts, the gold and the green ones. We have 4 different colors that we can get them in. So definitely wanted to have them at hand so you can see it. And then if you would like to order one, then you can order it yourselves and be able to support us and have some BLAC gear. But we have so much stuff at the we're doing inventory this week as well, so we can make sure we see what we have in stock versus what if somebody wants to order, what we can go ahead and order and get back to people. So again, we're thankful. We are appreciative. It's Sharing Saturday. We ask you to share us on your social media pages, Instagram, tag somebody on Facebook and say like them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram, subscribe to their YouTube channel. And I'll definitely make, like the little emojis that Facebook have, I'll definitely make one of those and post it on each one of our sites so people can see. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel. 3 simple things. If you have never donated 1 coin to our organization, but you like, follow, share us on any of our social media platforms, we are thankful, because the people that we know, we don't know all the people that you know, and vice versa. And so if you share us on your social media pages and outlets, that's how we'll get the word out that childhood cancer is not rare, and we dare to care. And that's why we continue to do the work we do. My sister and I were together today. We're trying to finalize our birthday weekend, and one of her friends said to her, asked, had I seen something that they posted on Facebook? And that's just like what I'm saying. Just because I'm friends with my sister doesn't mean that I see things that are on her page or see things that she's tagged in, because I'm not on Facebook like that. So if I'm showing this live on this page, who's showing the live on their page? So you have to share it. I believe lives are public, and so you can share it, or again, you can just hit the share and it shares the actual page, Caleb Solomon William page. Without awareness, there's no funding. If you are not aware of the BLAC Childhood Cancer Foundation, how would you know what the needs are of families that are battling? How would you know that we receive emails weekly, monthly, however often? Families need support, not just financially, not just mentally, but all around. When your child is going through and you have to stop working to become a sole caretaker for that child, whether you're a single parent, whether you a husband and wife, whether you're a dad, whether you're a grandmother, whatever it is, you need a strong support system. You need people who know how it feels to be in this situation. And no, we don't know what somebody's feeling or how they're feeling, but we can kind of like guide them through what's going on, what's going to happen, how you're going to feel when you're up all day and all night at a hospital for tests and all of this stuff. And sometimes you just want to sleep. Thank God we had a village, as you would say. Sometimes when we would get home from treatments, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to sleep. I didn't want to do homework. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sleep. And so on those days, I'm so thankful that I had people in place for every step of our journey so that I could be able to be as healthy as I needed to be for the fight, because I had to quit working altogether to make sure that I was there every step of the way. I dare not was going to leave my son at age 5 in a hospital with strange people every single day. It grieves my heart even now to even have to go to the hospital and see that, I call it the dog cage. So if you've ever seen pit bulls in these huge dog cages that they have, that's how it is when an infant or a toddler, I want to say maybe 2 or under. I'm not sure for 3-year-old, but certain, and depends on how big they are for a 3-year-old. If they're left in the hospital and a nurse or somebody can't be in the room with them, they put them in these big cages so they can't fall out the bed, and they stay there. And I'm like, for me, it's trauma, because first of all, the child's parent or whoever can't be there with them, but then this child is in this big, humongous dog cage, as I call it. It looks like for me, it looks like a dog cage. Some people call it cribs. It just reminds me of a dog cage, because cribs are not enclosed. This is literally closed in from head to toe and all around. And so it grieves my heart for people to have to go to work and not be able to stay there with their child or their grandchild or whoever it is, the parent or the caregiver. And so we need to help people understand what goes on outside of just making trips or making a wish and toys and all of that stuff. There's some real deep issues that happen when children and families have to go through being diagnosed with cancer. So that's why we ask you to share. That's why we ask you to get involved. That's why we ask you to become unified with us on our Be Like Giving Tuesday, on our Awareness Wednesday, on our Sharing Saturday. Whatever it is that we do, we can't do it without your support. Only together can we make a difference in the lives of others. We can continue to change lives one smile at a time. We cannot do it without you. So that's why we're adamant about coming on live, because I was telling somebody the other day, I so miss having community outreach events or health fairs and things of that nature, because we would meet people and we would get to know people and find out what the needs of people are. And now we're just confined to lives. We're streaming, doing it on Instagram or Facebook. We don't have the opportunity to talk. And so how is our voice going to continue to be heard? How are people going to know that we still need to be heard and still need to let people know about cancer in kids, not just adults, but kids? We have to ask you on Sharing Saturday, on Giving Tuesday, on Awareness Wednesday, to make sure you're doing your part as our followers, as our supporters, as our family, as our friends, as people that stumble along on our page, to share and support. And that's why we ask you to share our social media site on your page. It's a simple click of your mouse, or however you do it. If you have the touch screen on your phones or your laptops, or whatever you're using, you just click share and you share it directly to your page. Ask them, are you aware of childhood cancer? Ask them, are you aware of the Foundation? How are we going to get to the next level if we cannot share each other? Organizations, businesses, whatever it is. And that's why when we partner with those who partner back with us and support us and sponsor our event, donate to our cause, that's why we do Sharing Saturday, in addition to share those businesses and organizations. And it's not just businesses and organizations. We have loads of people, like some of you watching now. You have been such a blessing to our organization. You have donated, you have shared, you have participated in our annual Childhood Cancer 5K walks. You have told your friends, you've brought people with you. There's just so much that you have played a big role in, and that's why we're so thankful. That's why when I get on and do lives, I say thank you every single time, because a lot of you did not know my son Caleb, and I tell you, his life and his legacy definitely means that much more to me, because if you look at our website, if you see the smile on his face, that was him 365. He always was a problem solver. People would call him baby Jesus, or say that he had been here before, because he was wise beyond his years. He always had something good to say, and he always wanted to find the positive no matter what was going on. This time of year was one of his absolute favorites because he loved celebrating my birthday. He would always go and pick me flowers. Hand pick flowers. Wherever we were at, he would always go and pick flowers. And so that's why it's so important for me to continue his legacy, to help other children and families that are going through what we went through. It means the world to me. And so again, if you haven't joined our event, on the 5K event on Facebook, I'll share it here. I'll share it on our Belak Williams page, but make sure you're doing your part to support our cause. If you've never supported us before, how about starting on this Sharing Saturday with just sharing our Facebook, our Instagram, or subscribing to our YouTube channel. We love you in Childhood Cancer Land. It's about to storm where I am, so I'm not sure if y'all are getting the glitches that I'm getting, but the phone is, what do you call it? The live is freezing up, so you say. So it keeps doing little things. So I'm going to jump off before, I don't know if it's going to be a storm, but we were in Kissimmee today, and I tell you, the wind almost blew us away. So thank goodness it was just a stop and go type of thing. It wasn't hanging out too long, but it was long enough for the rain to say, you know what, it's time to go. And so with that, I'm going to jump off live. I'm going to share a little bit. I'll share some organizations and some businesses. I'm going to share the subscribe to each one of, subscribe to the Instagram, the YouTube, the Facebook, and all of that stuff. And so so I can get off live and do that before. I don't want I don't want the office computer and stuff to be on while this rain or whatever is going on. Yeah, Wanda, it's cold. The temperature had dropped as well. I'm not sure what it is now, but it definitely had dropped. It's literally raining now. And so again, like I tell people, welcome to Florida. It's the Sunshine State, where you're guaranteed to get 4 seasons any time of the day or the year. It doesn't matter what season we're in. And so here we are with another 4 seasons. It's been hot, now it's raining, now it's getting cold. And so welcome to Florida. I absolutely love it, except for summertime. So at least we can, in the winter you can get warm, but in the summer we just have no relief. I think the sun is just downright disrespectful with the heat. But hey, you got to have some heat, you got to have some rain to make life balanced. So just bundle up, guys. Yes, people are still getting the vaccines and everything of that nature, but you still need to prepare yourselves for, sanitizing and washing your hands and doing all of those things. So make sure. Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I kept saying, it do something. That's what I was like. It was like, I don't know. It was like, it's like I'm talking, but it's like, it's like, say my hands are like this, even though I was probably moving it was like everything was at a standstill. So I'm like, okay, I think the weather is starting affecting the lives. So that's why I said, yeah, I'll just finish sharing some businesses and stuff like that. But again, we have to endure just like we endured the 4 seasons in Florida and anywhere. That's what we have to do in life. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being supporters. I hope to see you, if not live at the 5K. I would love to see you live at the 5K virtually. I love to see you tagging and sharing people with the event. You don't know who's in your group of friends and family who would want to do a 5K. If you have people in your your family who have been diagnosed with cancer, any type, men or women, breast cancer, prostate cancer, liver, whatever it is, childhood cancer, get a group of them, get y'all some shirts, just become unified, wear one, even if you don't get shirts made, come in the same colors, get a team together and walk in unity and saying, yes, we are aware of childhood cancer, but we're also in support of our family member and our loved one who has been diagnosed. If you know anything about me, I always tell people in October, I said, you guys don't rock gold in September, which is the month before you. I'm not rocking pink until you guys start rocking until you guys start rocking gold in September. I'm not gonna rock pink in October. And so look what I have on, y'all. You see this? And if you know me, I have like so many shirts with these lips, but I absolutely love these lips. But I had to break down this year and unify with my sister. It was hard back in February when we got the news, but I'm better now. I'm pushing forward. I had a breakdown. A lot of my prayer partners were my biggest support, but one of my sisters was diagnosed with breast cancer back in February, and it made me say, now I have to wear pink. And so, yes, I was aware of breast cancer. Yes, I'm aware of all cancers. And I tell people, it's not that you cannot support another cause, because, it's like, oh, I can't wear gold. Why can't you wear gold? You're just saying that I'm aware of childhood cancer. I'm aware that it exists. I know. And you're just unifying with me. If my sister wears pink and because she has breast cancer, I love her with every ounce of my being. I support her cause. That's all it's saying when we ask you to unify with us. So whether you donate $7, 7 cents, $700, $7,000, 700 pennies, whatever it is, we are so thankful. We are so appreciative for every single thing. And I think, look, Wanda, I think not just the fact that the weather is changing, my lighting is even changing, and I haven't. My Bluetooth is trying to pick up, so we're having all kind of little technical difficulties. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to turn it off. I think it is off. But anyways, yeah. So I'm going to get off live. I got a couple little sharing Saturday things to do. And then I want you guys to make sure you're doing your part to share. Never mind me. I got a message that came through. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You see it? Okay, there I go. It's like I just faded away. Just went from freezing to fading away. But anyways, thank you guys for jumping on my live. I'm literally going to play catch up tonight, which, thank you, Wanda. I love you. Yay! I tell you, you just make my life so much more better. I'm telling you, just like, So it just looks like now I don't have any hair. So I'm going to play catch up with loading our lives that I haven't loaded onto YouTube. So I'm going to play catch up with that and then get some things geared up for next week. But next week, like I said, and I'll share the birthday fundraiser again for those who haven't seen it. Again, it's like 5 of us whose birthdays are in April in our organization, but then I have loads of siblings and children and grandchildren and papas and everybody's birthdays who are in April. So we want everybody, don't just donate to our cause because it's the president, myself, birthday, and my actual birthday is April the 21st, but you can send me a card. That information is on our fundraiser. You can call me and say happy birthday all month long. I would love it. I absolutely love to hear people say happy birthday to me all month long. But we want you to just partner with us and be a blessing to those families in need, 365, whatever way you can. And like I said, it's not all about financially supporting the cause alone, but we have to have your friends and your friends' friends and your family and friends, if they're not aware of us, because you are the ones who can make them aware of us, then how are we going to be able to continue on 8 more years? 8 years. I mean, I'm super excited because no one could have ever told me that I would be here 8 years down the road after my son is gone. I mean, when I say I look at his pictures, we are doing something new. We're going to start last year, but we weren't able to, but we're doing something new. We're doing birthday cards where you guys can write in how you know us, how you met us, if you knew Caleb. It's such a wonderful time that we're going to be starting this year at the 5K. But again, if you would have told me that I would be here 8 years down the road, I would have told you was crazy. You crazy. I want my son home. I know people who've lost kids and grandkids and all of that different stuff. Moms, motherhood is my life. I tell people, like, all of last year, everybody always asks me, will y'all have another baby and all of this stuff? And I'm thinking, I can't have any more kids anyways, but I've always wanted a baby. And so just to honor my son 8 years down the road and to see that I haven't given up and I thrive every day to make people aware and know about kids' cancer, especially in the African American community, especially all around, especially just for people who are unaware. I'm going to stay in the fight. I'm going to honor not just the legacy of my son, but so many of my friends that we've came to know in this battle whose children have passed, like the young man we helped that just passed on April the 6th, and he would have had a birthday on the 25th. His grandmother is probably devastating. She had to battle cancer with him for 10 years, 10 long years, and now the battle is over. Yes, a part of her is going to have a peace because he doesn't have to suffer anymore. But that's going to be a journey that she remembers for many, many years. And what most of you don't realize is when you have a child with cancer, it's those last days and those last stages is what you remember in the end. So just remembering that horrific 10 years of her life, she's going to need love. She's going to need support. She's going to need a mental break for all the things that she's seen in 10 years with her grandson. And now he's no longer here, passed away on the 6th. His birthday would have been April 25th. So how do you get back to that? It's because we have people who are aware and who dare to care, and they support her and all the people who have been affected by this. So again, I thank you guys for anything that you do for us, whether it's financial, whether it's just blessing us with gifts. This actual shirt comes from one of our newly supporters, Classic Couture. You've seen me in the store a couple of times. She made these shirts for me and my sister. We had them made, but she has been such an amazing blessing. We've driven down a couple of times. She has so much stuff that she's donated, brand new things to our organization for these children and these families who are battling cancer. So greater is yet to come. I will never, ever, ever, ever regret starting this organization with my family, talking about it, moving forward. But I'm honored to be a blessing into others people's lives. I just want to give from the bottom of my heart until I have nothing else. I want to love until I can't love anymore. And so that's what our organization does. We don't just help our children and families who are affected by cancer. We love on all of you guys who love us back. And so how can we not when you are so amazing, when you're so loving, when you're so giving? Again, if you've never did anything but share our organization on your page, you've did more than some people have ever done for our organization. And so with that, I have a grateful heart. He was my son. I love him dearly. I miss him every single day, but you guys continue to support me and our organization. And so that keeps me in the fight. That keeps me giving and giving and giving. And so I'll give until the last breath I have. So thank you for celebrating my birthday month with me. It's day 10 of my 30-day birthday month celebration. I'm super excited. I'm going to get some office work done, a little bit, not much. And then I'm going to crash for the night. But I wanted to get on and say thank you as always. But happy sharing Saturday. Make sure you share our fundraiser. Make sure you share our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube. And like I said, I'll plug it. I'll pin it on one of those little emojis so you all will have it. So thank you, everybody. You know I don't have my glasses on if y'all know me. So whoever's watching, the thing has been scrolling. Wanda, thank you for letting me know that you can hear me and I'm not freezing up. And that I'm a little light now. I don't know, like the dimness is just going, is like fading. And my voice is about to go too. So I'm definitely going to get off, try to find me, some good music to listen to while I'm working. But I love you all. I miss seeing so many faces at events, but I want you to come out to our 5K. I want you to be a part of it. Call us, get the information, email us. I'll tag the GroupMe link so you can chat with us directly. You can send a message to the link, and I'll get it. I can get it on the computer. We have the app downloaded, so we can chat anytime you need to. So thank you. Wanda, I think I need your shirt size as well. And I still have your mask. If you want me to mail it to you, I will. But I need your shirt size as well. But again, thank you, and Childhood Cancer Land and Beyond, for all the love. Thank you for rocking green and gold. Thank you for supporting us 365 wherever you live, work, and play. Have an amazing, spectacular sharing Saturday. I'm out.